Okay, so you may or may not have noticed, but we got a new lens in the office today. This is Sirui's new super affordable 35mm anamorphic lens. You guys may remember that we did a review of Sirui's 50mm anamorphic lens a few months ago. We had a blast shooting with that lens, so Sirui hooked us up with their 35mm anamorphic lens to try out, and we're excited to see what this lens is capable of. When we originally shot our anamorphic lens video with this 50mm version of the anamorphic lens, we always thought it would be great to have a wider version. In that video, there were points when we were shooting inside of a car, and there would be points when I would be having to sit in the back seat in order to get a shot of the dashboard. This 50mm lens was a little difficult to use because it is so tight, so having a 35mm lens like this would be ideal to film in those tighter spaces. Like we said before, both of these lenses are anamorphic, which means that they shoot a wider aspect ratio and squeeze it into a smaller sensor size. This allows you to maintain a wider aspect ratio in your video while not needing to chop off the top and bottom of each frame, which will reduce the resolution. This gives you some very distinct image characteristics such as ovular bokeh, a wider aspect ratio, and most notably, the classic anamorphic lens flares that stretch right across the screen. To put this lens to the test, we have decided that all 3 members of TMS are going to shoot a cinematic sequence, and you guys are going to be the ones who vote whose is the best. To really show off the characteristics of this anamorphic lens, we have 3 different shooting scenarios. We will be doing a draw to see who will be shooting in either midday, golden hour, or blue hour, and have a little bit of a friendly competition. Anyways, that's enough talking, so let's get out there and see what happens. Okay, so we are on location now. It is midday, and I think the next step is to just kind of draw and see who gets which shooting scenario. Whatever time of day someone gets, they are the director and cinematographer for that scenario. The other 2 people will either be the model or shooting behind the scenes. I think the next thing is to just kind of draw our times. Oh, thanks, buddy. Okay. Oh, we lost one. Shoot. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
You're picking first.
I gotta look away.
Okay, go. Okay.
I'm not gonna look until everyone else picks.
Choose. I guess I get whatever's left.
Kind of hard to grab one.
Grab one, Tommy. Come on.
Got it. Okay.
I will just. Oh no! Which one am I gonna choose? Okay. Ready?
3, 2, 1. Blue hour.
Yes. Sunset.
Midday.
Sunset. Midday and blue hour?
Nice.
Blue hour. That's definitely the one I wanted.
I was hoping for blue hour, but sunset was my second choice.
I definitely did not want midday, but here we are.
Okay, let's get shooting.
Okay, so we've got the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera with the 35mm anamorphic lens. It's a pretty deadly combo. We're also rocking the Ronin S, so we can get that nice buttery smooth footage. So we finally got the Blackmagic set up. It took way too long to do that. But for the sake of time and to keep the energy alive, and also just to make sure that no one takes like 7 hours to film their scene, we're gonna be limiting it to half an hour. So everyone gets 30 minutes to shoot their scene and get all the footage that they need, and then it's gonna move on to the next person. So just to kind of keep that rolling. My idea, because I'm in midday, is to have Steven here on the motorbike, riding down this road, and I'm gonna be tracking him out of a car, and it's gonna look nice and cool with that bokeh and the nice lens flares. It's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna start, and I've got 30 minutes on the clock, so ready? 3, 2, 1. Go.
Stop there. I'm gonna do a shot of you getting on the bike. Just go right down there, and when I wave, start coming. How fast? As fast as you can. Well, you come one more time. Just do another pass. Ooh, that was close. Shot idea is to just get a nice close-up while we are in motion. That right there, that signals the end of this this filming session. That was hectic, holy. But I think I got some banger shots. Woo! Okay, Tommy, you're next.
Oh boy, I'm on deck. We're gonna head back down the hill to a iconic TMS spot, the flower field. And I got some pretty cool ideas for that one. Okay, so we just got to the second location for sunsets. It is my turn to use this wonderful lens, and I have Mitchell as my model here. And my theme is gonna be kind of retro. We have my old Super 8 camera. We have a nice fence here. I'm gonna get him hopping over, running up the hill, and then I have no idea. I'm just gonna absolutely wing it. But we're against the clock here as the sun is setting. So without further ado, we have 30 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, let's go time. Okay, so first up, top of that mountain. Look at that light. Let's get up there. Go, go, go! Run! Alpha team! Sun is almost down.
If we run to that hill, we'll have more sun.
Let's do it. We're running to a hill to get more sun.
Go, Mitch.
We're getting some nice lens flares going right across. They're nice bright orange. It's looking perfect.
Two, one. Time's up.
Time! Woo!
Time's up.
Here we go. That was a rush. All right, that is a wrap. The camera kind of fell off the Ronin, but that's okay. Got some stunning footage. You can't ask for a better location. The flowers, the green fields, the sunset. It's absolutely perfect. Now it is Big Steve's turn for Blue Hour, and we're gonna go to the top of a mountain that kind of overlooks the city and see what we can come up with this beast of a lens.
Okay, so we are now on top of the mountain for my shooting scenario, which was supposed to be Blue Hour, but it's nighttime because we couldn't get our act together. My idea is to get Tommy here with a lantern, kind of walking around the forest, get some very dramatic looking shots with ovular bokeh in the background with all the city lights. Anamorphic lenses tend to really excel at night because you can see the lens flare really well against the darkness and from one single light point. So I'm psyched to see what this thing has to offer. Okay, so I am responsible for the vlog for this part, and it's gonna be extremely tricky because I've got this light panel here and you can't see anything back there. So I'm gonna be lighting a lot with this thing and trying to do my best to get some sort of footage. So that'll be fun. Once again, it's half an hour on the clock and my time starts right now. What's first? I need you to, I'm gonna track you this way. Okay, and go for it. Okay, this is definitely not looking exactly how I imagined it.
So this is an old lantern that I think got left out in the rain one time, so it's a little bit finicky, so get old.
Are you kidding? This is kind of challenging because like there's no other light, so he's just kind of a speck and then it just falls into complete darkness. I'm kind of scared I won't have enough footage for any sort of cinematic sequence, or at least enough variety of footage. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Perfect. Done.
2. Got it?
Yeah, time.
Look at that. Okay, time is up. How was it, Steven? That is stressful. There's not a lot of variety you can get when you're only having one source of light. So I had to do a lot of like kind of filling in with light or using bouncing to kind of make the light work. It's all very complicated. I think I got some pretty good footage. The lens flares look absolutely insane. So I'm excited to get into editing and see what the stuff looks like on a big screen. Okay, so we just finished shooting Steven's scenario. That is a wrap for everyone's scenario. We did midday, sunset, and nighttime, which was supposed to be Blue Hour. The next step is to just dive into the edit. Everyone has to kind of make theirs into a little sequence, and then we're gonna show you guys shortly what we came up with. And we're back. It is currently 2 months later since we last saw you guys, and that's because we had to wait for the lens to actually be announced. So Sirui has finally announced the lens, and I think it's time to kind of reveal what we managed to get with it. We all had 1 hour to edit together our B-roll sequences with the footage that we got with the 35mm anamorphic lens. We want you guys down in the comments below to vote which one is your favorite, whether it's Tommy's, Mitchell's, or Steven's. I doubt it'll be mine.
It'll be me. It'll be me.
We'll see, it doesn't matter. So just tell us which one is your favorite and they will be kind of the winner of this challenge. So I think the next thing to do is see who goes first and reveal the edits.
Who wants to go first?
I will go first. Okay.
Wow.
I'm excited here. Okay.
Your AirPod?
Thank you.
We're bougie here.
Okay, are we ready? We're ready. So this is Steven's edit. Wait, can I just give me, let me just give you a brief, okay, director's, what do you say?
Commentary?
Well,
Director's statement.
Yeah, I faced a lot of challenges shooting this. It was pitch black for a vast majority of it, but I think I scraped it together into an edit that I can be proud of. So please enjoy. Thank you, that was awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Director. 3, 2, 1, go.
You can be here.
Those flares.
Oh, look at those. Ooh.
No way.
Split it up
That
three
was
ways.
sick.
Nice bokeh in the background.
Ooh.
And that's about it. That's it, okay.
That was really good for what Steven had. That was great.
There we go, okay. Thank you. I know you had
sick.
some challenges with it being so dark and only having kind of that one light source.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I only had kind of one shot, one type of shot, which is just Tommy walking, because that's the only source of light that was out there. So I did my best.
I love the flares and the overlays. Brought it together.
Yeah, the bokeh in the back was very good. Very top notch.
Thank
even.
you. Well
Thank
done.
you. So next up is going to be my edit. Nothing to write home about. I think it's gonna be kind of cool just because of the subject matter, but the editing is definitely not what's gonna make it. It's a lot of just straight cuts and no overlays. So are we ready, everyone?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Very nice.
Okay, cool.
That looks good though, wow.
It does look good. I do have to say, I appreciate the simplicity in the video. Thank you, thank you. That's the best compliment I could get.
Honestly, the hardest bit in Mitchell's was the actual shooting itself, so the editing could be simple. It was
Thank
good.
you,
It
thank
worked.
you.
I thought it worked very nicely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Mitch 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Okay.
okay, there we go. Interesting.
Okay, mine is next. I'm actually pretty happy with mine. I got a good variety of shots. I obviously had like the most optimal conditions possible. Anywhere you point the camera, it was just an instant banger. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Oh dear. Oh, my God. I can just see the first frame. From the first frame.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God, this already looks it looks good. Looks good. Okay, ready? Okay. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Oh God. This is sick. Oh my God, look at that footage. What? What? This is just not fair. I did the same thing!
I know. There you go.
That was good.
I saw yours. I was like, frick, you
That
did the
was
exact
good.
same triple split.
That was good. Okay,
you.
well, I'm gonna have to give it to you.
Obviously,
you definitely had the best out of all three of us.
Yeah.
But make sure you guys go down in the comments and let us know which one is your favorite. It doesn't have to be Tommy's just because we said so. I'm gonna expose Tommy here for a second. He spent a little bit more than an hour editing.
It was
this
an
thing.
hour 20 because I did the After Effects thing at the start.
Yeah.
but-
So. I mean,
Steve, it just sounds like you're a sore loser at this point.
yeah, you're making excuses here. I didn't make excuses. I just took it. I just know that he kind of like bent the rules a little bit. It wasn't true to the 1 hour.
Well, you can take that into account for your vote or not. It's up to you, but just make sure you let us know
wouldn't personally.
down below.
I just vote for me.
Oh, would you? Would you? Okay.
That is everything for our Sirui 35mm anamorphic lens. I hope you guys enjoyed. The light leaks and the bokeh in this always look phenomenal no matter where you point it or what you're shooting. If you want one for yourself, make sure you go check the link in the description to their Indiegogo where you can pick one of these things up. They are phenomenal lenses for the price, especially when compared to other anamorphic lenses, which are in like the $3,000 to $4,000 to $10,000 range. This one is extremely affordable when compared to those ones. Huge thanks to Sirui for sending us this lens to try out and test for ourselves. It's definitely one of our favorites right now because it's a lot of fun to shoot with anamorphic. If you're new here, make sure you go and follow us on Instagram, right up there. Go down, leave a comment, subscribe, leave a like. It really helps us out. And we'll see you guys next Monday. Right here. Ooh, that was close. That was cool though.